Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I also broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And right now we are taking a look at a sneak peek of I Feel You by Depeche Mode. This is from the 1993 album, Songs of Faith and Devotion. And I apologize, I do not have my piano ready. Here, let's go do this here. Boom, piano, hopefully you're back. Yikes. Boom, there it is. Piano's back, and now let's go ahead and take a look at the chords. So we are in the key of A minor. And A minor, let me get the chords up here. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to reset my little chordy software here. Let's go to manuscript view, and then let's go back to chord name. Okay, so now we're in the key of A minor, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look. This is from the 1993 album. Now, this song is very significant, and the reason why is after the Violator tour, we didn't hear from Depeche Mode for a few years, and they came back stronger and better than ever with the Songs of Faith and Devotion album. And Dave looks like a total rock star. He looks like rock and roll Jesus, literally. Long hair, beard, the whole nine, looking great. And of course, the devotional tour that followed it. We're going to go ahead and take a look. That's why the song is so significant. That, and because it's the first time you see Alan Wilder playing the drums as well. So I Feel You was the first single from the album, and it was our first peek at the new and improved, the more rock star Depeche Mode. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's very, very rocky. We're in the key of A minor. So we're going to start with an inverted A minor here. Like that. Let me take these strings off here a second. Okay, so we're going to start with our little riff here. Right? So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. Now, the song itself is not that difficult, but you got to keep that rhythm up, okay? So what we're starting with is an A minor. Right? See how it's an inverted A minor? Okay, so... It does a little lead up. D minor, F major, G major, and then back to I feel right you. Sun it shines, right? So again, it's very repetitive, but you just got to keep that rhythm up. You take me there, you take me where the kingdom comes. Take me to, you lead me through along. Okay, so let me show you what we're doing there. The main riff is your D minor, F major, G, and then back to right? Now, the funny thing is it's not going to be hard to learn this song. Once you kind of get that down and you have the timing and everything, then the only thing is the middle of the song to learn next, right? So let me show you how that goes. So that's your entire verses. Everything is all in that lick, that A minor lick. Right? You take me there, you take me where the kingdom comes. Take me to, you lead me through Babylon. The morning of our love. This is the dawning of our love. Now I feel you, your rising soul, your precious soul, and I am home. And I feel rising sun, thy kingdom come. Right, so let me show you that part next, and that's kind of everything you need to learn to know the song here. So let's go ahead and go. I feel, now you got to do this with the lyrics. That is the tricky part of this part. The first time is played a little quicker, and the second time kind of sustains the F sharp to F. Okay, I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Here we go. I feel you, your precious soul, and I am home. Right? So you got to get that timing down. Ready? One more time. I feel you, your precious soul. So on the word precious soul, I am home. Once again, now I feel you, your rising sun. Thy kingdom come. Okay, so the second time you'll hold it a little longer, the F sharp, right? You hold it like one more measure each almost. So here we go. Ready? I feel you, your precious soul, and I am home. And I feel you, your rising sun. Thy kingdom come. Right? Now, for those of you who are going to try to play along with this, this is the original recording, so go to the album version. Now, in the devotional tour version, for some reason, they have transposed it up to B. Right? So sorry, it's here. It's let's see, they went from A minor down to an A flat, is what they're doing. So if you're trying to play along with the devotional tour version, it's been transposed half a step down. Okay, probably Dave's voice, you know what I mean? It's a rough one to sing that 100 times a night, you know, or whatever, on the tour. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That was a sneak peek at I Feel You. I wasn't planning on doing the whole thing, but I think that's pretty much all the parts and pieces you need to play the song. So that's good. We can move forward. Now, since we're in the key of A minor, we're going to do one of my favorites. I started it the other day. We're going to go to 1983 now, okay? We're going to go to the what album is it? It's Construction Time Again. And we're going to take a look at Everything Counts now. Okay, so this is an epic one, right? There's a lot of parts and pieces to this song you got to learn, but let me go ahead and walk you through some of the basics of the song, okay? Let's start with, let's say that main lick here. This is one of the hardest parts of the song here, okay? You got this little bass line. You're going A minor, right? Right? So that is your bass line there, okay, for the main intro of the song, okay? So you start the song with... The handshake seals the contracts. From the contracts, there's no turning back. The turning point of a career in Korea's being insincere. The holiday was fun packed. The contract still intact. The grab your hand, grab all they can, all for themselves after all. Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves after all. It's a competitive world. Everything right, so that's what we're starting with. Then you go from B to C. Then again. And then B to A. Okay, so now the tricky part is getting that bass line, all right? So let's walk through it really slow. And by the way, there's full tutorials on my YouTube channel for free that really walk you through this. But let's go ahead and do it live. Here we go. Right? Right? That is the trickiest part. Okay? So once you get that down, then you're pretty good to go. Now, if you can't do the walk back up, from skip it or just hit once, whatever you can feel comfortable, because you don't necessarily have to hit the way back up. Okay, so it's if you can do it, and if not, when you're playing this, just skip it. You know what I mean? Now, if you can do it, of course, okay? So that is your main intro. That's kind of the main lick. Let me show you the other one that starts the song. It goes like this. It's same bass line. Okay, so then it leads you to right now you go to your verse, and the verse starts with an A minor here. We're gonna be walking up fifths in the left hand, right? Okay, we're gonna be using those kind of little things in the left hand here, right? The right hand, however, is gonna be kind of arpeggiating the chord. It's gonna be right, it's going to be right, so it's kind of like going forward and then it's going backwards. Okay, so let's do it. The handshake, we'll call that going backwards because it goes and then back. Seals the contract, and we'll just call that going forward. Okay, so the handshake seals the contract. From the contract backwards, there's no turning back. Forward, now backwards, turning points of a career. In Korea is being insincere. So see how we're doing that? Right? Okay, so that is how it's going to be played. All right, let's go ahead and start from the top. A minor. The handshake seals the contract. The contract, there's no turning back. Right? The turning point of a career in Korea is being insincere. Sorry about that. Was fun packed. Okay, that one's different. The contract's still intact. I'm gonna walk you through that. It's just an A major. You're just completing the chord, okay? So like that. Still intact. Right? So the turning point of a career in careers being insincere. Sorry. Holiday was fun packed. Contracts still intact. Sorry about that, I had to go back a little bit. The contract still intact. Right, now let's get to our chorus. Okay, that is the fun part. We're going to be doing G. I'll show you the right hand first. G to, I'm sorry, C. C with a G in the bass. So here's C major. Right, it's inverted. It's a C major though. To G. Okay, then we're going to part of an F to part of an A minor. Okay, and it's completed in the left hand. Okay, so it's like that. So here we go. Like that. Okay, so grabbing hands, grab all they can. Then we do it again, all for themselves, after all, to a, it's actually a D, okay? So let's do it again. We're going to C major. Let's do here we go. G, grab all they can. Right, that's actually an A minor there. Okay, so let's go ahead. C, grabbing hands to G. F, grab all they can. C again, all for themselves, after all. There it is, okay? Ah, hello, how are you? How do you say it? Sin-tali. Sin-tali. I like it. Wait, no, I'm not pronouncing that right at all, am I? Cihtlaly. What a beautiful, what a unique name that is. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Here, let's do it again. Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves, after all. Okay, grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves, after all. Then we do this part. It's a competitive world. Everything counts in large amounts. Like C. Thali. Like Thali. I want to put an H in there, but Thali. Thali. I'm so sorry. If I am butchering your name, I apologize. But thank you for tuning in. And thank you for the nice comments, too. You've been making really nice comments. So let's do it again. So let me show you how we play it, though, like the real way. I was just kind of walking you through the chord changes. You're doing a little funkiness in the left hand. If you notice, I kind of fumble with this one. I just kind of hit two. And there it is. Okay, so let's do it again. This is in unison. Everything counts in large amounts. Right? So that part is actually, it's a competitive world. Everything counts in large amounts. then back to the top. Oh, sorry. The graph on the wall tells the story of it all. Picture it now, see just how lies and deceit gain a little more power. Confidence taken in by a suntan and a grin. The grabbing hands grab all they can, all for themselves after all. Oops, I messed that one up. It's supposed to be there. Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves after all. It's a competitive world. Everything counts in large amounts. Then we got this part. Right? So everything counts in large amounts. So the rest of the song now, from this point forward, kind of gets you ready for the outro, okay? You play our little lick one more time. Sorry, let's do it again. Right? Oh, I want to say thanks because the gig I played, the reason I went amazing. 2 hours of Depeche. Oh, hey, you're welcome. You know what? It's so funny you say that because I have friends that are in like Depeche Mode tribute bands, and I'm hoping that, you know, more of them will find my channel and be like, hey, I've always wanted to learn how to play Judas, or I've always wanted, you know, those rare Depeche Mode songs that really bring the house down, especially if you're like in a tribute band. Oh, when you play like Here's the House or something old school, they go nuts. So I am more than happy. I'm glad you're out there, you know, promoting Depeche Mode, playing their music live before people. I'm so glad the gig went well. It's nerve-wracking playing in front of people, you know, and good for you that you made it through, you know. There's only a handful of us on this planet who can play all this stuff or who are willing to learn it. So thank you for joining me and for taking it out there to the world and bringing happiness to people. And, you know, they're dancing to the music you're playing. You know, isn't that great? What a great feeling that is. Congratulations on that. That is really awesome. I'm more of a teacher. Like, I'm kind of shy, believe it or not, when it comes to like performing live. So, you know, this whole live streaming thing is kind of new to me because I mess up all the time. But thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. That's right. You played that gig. So congratulations. That's so awesome. Let's do our little part. Everything counts in large amounts. Right? Then we go. Now watch this. Oh, here we go. Right? So this is now preparation for the outro of the song. And the outro, if you're a keyboard player and you're playing it live, the fans want to hear it, right? They want to hear either Alan's version or Peter's version. Right? And that's going to be our outro. Everything counts in my... Oh, and then you got this. Oops. Right? Okay, so we got some stuff to learn. Let's learn the bass line first, though. That is the bass line. Grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. The grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Okay? So that's what you gotta learn. Now that bass line does not change. And what you got to do is you're going to put together a few things with that bass line. So when I was a kid and I first learned the song, probably 1984, maybe, I started like this, just to practice the bass line. Oops. Okay, I started by practicing that. Then that led me into being able to play this part. Well, here we go. Peter's version. We're going to learn all that. We're going to learn that, okay? So you got that bass line. Learn the right hands now, okay? I'm going to show you the right hands. This is why I encourage everyone to learn your scales, people. That is just a C major scale right there. With a proper cross under. Right? Then let's do it again. Right, like that. So now if you want to put the bass line together, just go really slow at first. It's starting to C, and then you're going to match up to the G. Okay, and you will get it. It takes a while, I won't lie to you, but you'll get it. Just do it nice and slow and melodic. F, F, A. On the second A. Now it's a little ahead of it. See how it's a little ahead of it? Then, oh, my bad. Now let's do the final part. It's almost like the chorus. Grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Let's do it again. When you break it down like that, it's not so bad. It sounds crazy when you just hear it, but if you really break it down, it's just double taps. Right? So it's not so bad. Okay? So see how simple it actually is once you learn it. You're like, okay, I can do that. Then you go a little faster. Grabbing hands. Grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. And they're different voicings now than the chorus, okay? So you want to pay attention to them. Grabbing hands. Grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. And then just put the double tap. kind of spice it up a little bit. Now let's do the other version. This is it's the same chords, it's just a different inversion. So we're going up an octave higher. So instead of going here, right, the only thing that changes, the rest stays the same. Oh, sorry. Wait, let's do it again. So it goes like this. Instead of that, you're going to be going like this. See it? You're just going an octave higher. So it'd be like this. Oh, so we start with this one. We're doing now like that, okay? And that's the only difference, is the voicings in the first two. So let's go up an octave and do it again. My bad. And that's kind of everything you need. The majority of everything you need to play Everything Counts. I'm pretty sure I walked through all of it, though. I did the verses, I did the little interlude, I did everything. Okay, well, there you go. There's Everything Counts. That's from the 1983 album, Construction Time Again. Now, let's see. What other songs did I pick out for today? Let's see what other songs. So I Feel You, a little sneak peek of that. I had to. I was in the car this morning, and I heard it. Oh, I was working on In Your Room. Oh, In Your Room is so intense. Let's put some strings on here. Right, so I'm working on both the album version, which is that one there, and then I'm working on the Zephyr mix as well. Let me go ahead and show you some of the Zephyr mix today. Let me change this keyboard to something a little happier here. Let's go ahead and get in the key, though. Let me see what key we're in today. In your room. Where's In Your Room at? I know it's here somewhere. Oh my goodness, where is In Your Room, people? I know I wrote it down because I've been working on it. Oh my gosh, I know you're in my list here somewhere. I Want You Now. A lot of other ones. Let me see, where's In Your Room, people? In Your Room in the key of C sharp minor. So let's go ahead and change to the key of E, which is the relative major. My software requires me to set to the relative major. Okay, so the C minor though. All right, and we're going to take a look at In Your Room. Let's get this out of my face here so I can see what I'm doing. Here, okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, let's do it again. words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here, hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it starts with this lick in the right hand. Right, you're just playing around with the C sharp minor there. That's the key we're in. Then you go to an A to B, like that, okay? So like that. Okay, so now let me show you the left hand. I used to play it wrong. The left hand is a little syncopated. Let me show you how it goes. Okay, so you're gonna hit a. Okay, you're going back and forth, right? In your room. Okay, so it's right after this note. Let me show you real slow. So you go like this. So it's after this, but before that note. So it's now, then you hit that note, okay? So it's my bad, wow. See how it's just before it? Now you're going there. Then to F sharp, to A, like that, okay? So in your room, where time stands still. Oh my God, so many lyrics. In your room, where time stands still, or moves at your will. You let the morning come soon. Will I always be here? Like that, right? Okay, something like that. I'm screwing it up big time. But you get it. I haven't practiced this enough. But you get it. So it goes from there. It goes, will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here? Something like that. I'm screwing up the lyrics, but you get the point, right? So, will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here? In your favorite darkness. Back here. Your favorite half-light. Your favorite consciousness. You're gonna be playing twice. Your favorite slave. Like that, okay? It's very repetitive and you have to kind of know where to go. So let me show you. You repeat this. Will you let the morning come soon? In your favorite darkness, your favorite half-love, your favorite consciousness, right? You're going, your favorite slave, The left hand doesn't change. It's Martin's actually bending a note on his guitar, I believe, on that part. But, you know, it's close enough, right? So if you keep this in the hand, in the left hand, and you go to, it sounds like you're bending a note, right? So it's close enough. In your room, where souls disappear, only you exist here. We let the fire die down, or will I always be here? Your favorite passion. Oh, I'm sorry. Your favorite pride, favorite smile, your favorite slave. Then I go like this. There's different ways to play this. You can go, I'm taking this from the album version. Hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here? Hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always? You don't have to hit that E, but you can if you want. So it's like this. Hanging on your words, living on your breath, living with your skin. Will I always be here? Hanging on your words, living on your breath, dealing with your skin. Right? And that's most of it. I'm just kind of giving you a sneak peek. I've been working on In Your Room, trying to get the tutorials ready, but those two are tricky. And then, like I said, the album version is really intense. It's a lot of like left hand work. And then it goes. There's a lot of left hand work in the album version. Right, you have right, so it's very intense, the album version. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to teach that because it's very, very, very melodical and very intense. Okay, so we're going to move forward. I'm getting hot back here. I want to take a look at a song that I have not done in a while. It's from the Violator album. And this is Policy of Truth. Let me see if we're in the key of C minor still. I think we're in, is it D minor? What key is Policy of Truth in? Let's do this. Policy of Truth, key signature, Depeche Mode. Looks like it's in the key of C minor. Okay, perfect. So we're already in the key. Let's take a look at it. Let's change this up back to a piano here. Right? You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice, deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so C minor. So that part sounds pretty simple, and you also play that on the verse, okay? You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. Right? Like that. Now, let me show you the lick, though. We're going to walk up a C minor. That's the lick, the one you got to know. You walk up the C minor, just like this. So you're going from C minor to F minor and quick change back to C minor, okay? So you start in this octave though. You walk up like this. So you got an octave jump and it's pretty quick, okay? So when you get to that note, then you go. Okay, so fast, but you'll get it. So things could be so different now. It used to be so civilized. Well, you will always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. G sharp. We're just inverting it, okay? That's in root position. There's your G sharp major. But we're okay, it's just time to pay the price for not listening. That's an F minor again. To advice up to the B flat. Deciding in your youth. It's a G7. It's a really messy looking chord there, but it's really nothing more than a. That's a 7th. Okay, there's your G octave. Major 7, 7th, okay? Okay, so what we're doing there is we're going like this. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice and deciding in your... I'm sorry. Okay, so all I'm doing is taking that 7th and I'm inverting it. Right? Like that, or something like that, okay? So, it's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice, deciding in your, here it is, youth. So I do it like that. On the policy of truth. E flat, or D sharp, I'm sorry. Never again is what you swore. This is just F minor inverted. The time before. This is a C minor, okay? So it goes, never again is what you swore. The time before. So C minor. Okay, but what I'm doing is like this. So it goes, never again is what you swore. The time before. Right? Never again go down an octave. Now you're standing there tongue-tied. You better learn your lesson well. Hide what you have to hide and tell what you have to tell. Now you can go here, but I jump all the way up to here. It's the, oh yeah, it's the last chorus. I'm so sorry, you guys. I forgot the last lyric here. Hold on, let me get to the last verse. Oh, here we go. It's too late to change events. Sorry. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. And you just keep playing that for the outro, and they just keep singing over it. Never again. But let me show you this last little lick. So the best I could come up with was that. What I'm doing is kind of a, it's really in the C minor still. So some kind of riff, right? It's some sort of like bass riff. Then you get to that last verse now. I play it an octave lower. I'm sorry. Right? That should be most of that song. I love walking you through the parts and pieces. That way you guys can go home and practice them. All right, so what I want to do, let me just play one out. Let's see, we got a few minutes left. Let me see what song I wanted to play. What do I want to do today? Let me look up a different one. I was going to do a little Halo, but my hands are killing me already. We'll do it tomorrow because I feel like I'm gonna really butcher it. Let's see. Guilt like shackles on your feet, like a halo in reverse. I can feel the discomfort in your seat, and in your head it's there's a pain, a famine in your heart, an aching to be free. Can't you see all love's luxuries are here for you and me? do that one tomorrow. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. It's a lot to walk through, and I only have a few minutes. So I just wanted to kind of play it to see if I could do it. But yeah, you got to practice that one. That's not one that you can just do. So let's go ahead and play one that I know by heart. We're going to finish the show with my love's favorite song. We'll do a little. Well, she likes Ghosts again, too. She loves the new album. Lost in sleepless lullaby, heavens dreaming, thoughtless thoughts, my friends. We know we'll be ghosts again. Sunday's shining, silver linings, wasted hours, all my flowers, a place to hide the tears that you cry. Everybody says goodbye. Faith is sleeping, lovers in the end, whisper will be ghosts again. Faith is sleeping, lovers in the end, whisper will be ghosts again. All right, so tomorrow I tell you what we're going to do. Tomorrow we're going to do some Memento Mori. We'll do some of the new album. We're going to do, we'll do that one. We'll do Wagging Tongue. Where is it at? Wagging Tongue. Where's it at? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot it. Here, let's go. If I'm left across the great divide, believe me, they will follow just to watch another angel die. We'll do that one. We'll do Soul With Me. Where's that? and the world's disasters. Where's it at? I'm heading for the open sky. Sky, where's that? It's a major. And I'm taking my soul with me. I'm taking my soul with me. So we'll do a little bit from Memento Mori tomorrow. We're going to do Soul with Me. We'll do a little Wagging Tongue. I'll walk you through the chords and stuff of Ghosts again. And then maybe we'll do like Speak to Me. That's another one I haven't played in a while. So we'll do a little from Memento Mori tomorrow. Okay, so you guys have a blessed and happy day. Thank you again. I got to get your pronunciation down. If you could phonetically do it, but it's, what did you say? Say C Tali. I got to get that last one down. Tali, C Tali. It's almost like Italy in a way. It sounds like Sicily. Okay, I promise I will get your name down, but thank you so much for tuning in, for joining the chat, and for jumping into my little show today. It's so nice to have when people jump in the chat. Anyway, have a blessed and happy day. Congratulations on your gig. I hope, may you be blessed with many more. Just keep bringing the joy of music to people, Just do what you love. Do what you love. Do what you love. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed and happy day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.